All right, you guys, we're gonna try this again. So I am here to share with you 5 things that I use every single day of my life to keep my vibration high, So right now we are going through a bit of chaos in our culture, in our society, globally because of the coronavirus. And whether it's the coronavirus or something else that has been occupying your mind and having you in a state of fear, I'm making this video to help you zap out of fear, which is really the most widespread virus that there is on our planet, and come into a high frequency and which really directly affects your immunity. Hey, Jordan, can you hear me? Let me know because I shifted the internet, so hopefully it's not frozen this time, but if it is, let me know. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so just to reiterate briefly what I shared before. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Thank you. So what I was sharing before is that these times are crucial for basically utilizing whatever challenges that we're facing in order to stay in a high vibration. If you're watching right now, you are a leader of love. These are the people who attract to my channel, to my work. And everything in our society right now is really programming us to drop into fear and tense and freak out and panic and try to do all the things to stay safe on the outside, but we're really doing it all out of fear, which creates more fear, and it also lowers our vibration and our immunity. So what I'm asking of you at this time, and myself and all of us as we join forces globally, is to use these times to not only strengthen our immunity, but also to strengthen our vibration. Because anything is possible. We can actually quantum leap right now, vibrationally as a culture, if we use this time to stand in peace, to stand for well-being, to stand in trust, even in the face of these times, okay? And we're gonna be seeing a lot of this in our lifetime, so why not do it now? Why not raise our vibration now so we can be unmoving in the face of whatever storm comes our way, and we have this power. So the reason I want to first talk about fear before I dive into the 5 things I use every single day in order to raise my frequency is because fear is directly associated with a lower immune system. Think about your life, and has there ever been a time in your life where you have actually had a valuable outcome, a good outcome from panic? Has panic ever served you? Has freaking out ever made you feel better? Have you ever noticed your energy lift after panic? No, usually it's like you have to sleep and recover. It's really hard on the body. The immune system drops. Maybe you catch a cold or something from all the panic. That's because fear affects the immune system, okay? Right, Jordan, this weekend. So if you've ever gone through this, you know, and so we can learn from our past behavior and now utilize, really root in peace. And having community like this is going to be so important as these times go on. So in order to relax, so you might be asking, Veronica, the news, everyone's telling me to freak out and da-da-da-da. I'll tell you why I'm not freaking out. I'm not freaking out because, first of all, I trust my body's wisdom, okay? I grew up with a father who's a doctor who trained my brain from the time I was born that my body is extraordinarily intelligent, as is yours. Our bodies are designed to flourish. Our body is constantly moving towards the highest level of health. Our body is always healing. So even if I got sick, I trust that my body will recover. So I ask you to have that same trust, okay? I ask you to really look at the genius system that is called your physical body, that is more intelligent than any machine that could ever be invented or created. And it's constantly working in your favor. However, you need to serve your body as well by being in the right mindset, which is what helps your body to do the work that it's always here to do. And the truth is, we all have all kinds of diseases living in our bodies. Most of the time, they're not showing up because our immune is strong. So it's not the coronavirus that's scary, it's whether our immune is strong to fight the coronavirus. That's really what's important here, which is why I'm sharing these 5 keys, okay? 5 things I use every day to keep my vibration high, which is directly associated with keeping my immunity high. So if you are open to trusting in your body's wisdom, to knowing that no matter what happens, you will be well, and really amplifying, strengthening your immunity. Just type love in the chat so I know that you're on board with strengthening your immunity and raising your vibration. So the number one thing I use every single day to keep my vibration high. Yes, I see love in the comments. Love, 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 love. The number one thing, you guys, I use I love all the love. Yes, so can you feel the vibration already lifting? Because we're already doing this together. We're already starting to lift the vibration among those of us who are here live, and then those who are tuning in later. Guess what? We're lifting the whole community's vibration, because this is what we are choosing. The power of choice is infinite. Read the book, Biology of Belief. It will blow your mind. Your mind informs your DNA. Your mind informs your genetics, okay? Your mind literally restructures the way your genetics have programmed your cells, and your whole body can change by what your mind tells your cell, your cellular system, your biology, your body. So right now we're actually having an impact. So thank you for being a leader of love for yourself and for everyone. So one of the ways to stay in that clear space, that clear mind, peace of mind, is to eat your greens, okay? I know I sound like a mom right now, but I cannot tell you, like, try it for yourself. Like, literally just take a bite. This is Swiss chard, and this is kale. And notice how your body feels when you eat it. Just even one leaf or something, or juice it. And so I have a juice every day. We actually juice ourselves now, but I used to just go to the health market. If you don't have access to fresh leafy greens or something like that, I use a green powder. Yeah, I can give you some tips on that if you want to know which ones I like. But really keep getting your greens on, as Dara Dubonnet says. And eating those greens, because really there is nothing. This actually, I asked an enlightened master once, what is your advice for staying in a high frequency and actually awakening in consciousness? Do you know what his response was? Eat your greens. I was like, I thought you were going to tell me to meditate or something. He said, eat your greens. Especially bitter greens affect your heart. Your heart is the doorway to the soul. Your ability to stay pure and healthy in your body affects your mind. Your vibration, when it's high from eating fuel, like actual fuel, allows you to see higher possibilities, allows you to see through the noise that is totally bombarding our airwaves right now, and the fear and all of that. Eat your greens, okay? And if you have a sensitive digestion, you can saute them. You don't have to eat them raw. Probably have greens in my teeth now, but I'm wearing my badge of honor. Yes, bitter greens removes toxins from the liver. Exactly. Read all of this. Absolutely agree. I just bought Biology of Belief. Very, very cool, Jordan. So greens. The second thing I do every single day to keep my vibration high is I meditate. So I have a mantra I use that was given to me by my spiritual guide, and it takes me about 45 minutes a day, and I've done it for 5 years, 5.5 years, 4.5 years now. But even prior to that, I was just doing a 5-minute mantra. It took me 5 minutes to go around using my mala. But you don't need to do mantra meditation. You can simply practice shine time, which we talk a lot about in this channel. The reason this is important is because when we are just in the thinking mind, we are in a more anxious state of thought, or a more anxious state of consciousness. And so we need to drop out of the thinking mind in order to tap into wisdom, in order to tap into higher knowing, in order to actually recalibrate and connect with the infinite well-being that's always around and within us. So what I like to do, and this is the third thing, so number 1, eat your greens, especially bitter greens. Number 2, meditate, whatever form you want. And by the way, this mala is by White Moon Mala, and it's Shvela Skora, who's in our community, and it is her stuff is so beautiful, White Moon Mala. But another thing I do while I'm meditating, so basically see behind me, I go out in nature, so you can just hold a plant in your hands, but really what I do is I go out in nature. How beautiful is this, by the way? Is that not incredible that nature creates this? That some mystery creates this. So Earthing is the third, and I like to actually combine 2 and 3, sometimes 1, 2, and 3. Have my green juice outside while I'm meditating, while I'm earthing my feet on the earth. So what this does, yay, awesome, Kate. Lettuce and basil, so good. Herbs, any of that, you just, basil, cilantro, parsley, really good. So I put my feet in the soil, and you guys research earthing, watch the documentary, it's free on YouTube. It is an incredibly fast and free, powerful way to raise our frequency, to get our feet on the earth, to breathe in fresh air. Notice how your mood shifts when you're outside. There's science behind this. So I actually like to meditate every morning in presence, just keeping my attention on what's right in front of me. Really presence, being with what's right there as I'm out in nature and letting my feet connect with the earth, or you can lay on the earth or go to the beach, lay on the sand, and let the negative ions in nature do the work in restoring your body, recalibrating your system, and allowing your nervous system to recalibrate, to really come into well-being, okay? The fourth thing I use every day to keep my vibration high is, and this one's fun, essential oils. So I am constantly, Liz is here, yes. So I'm constantly using essential oils. As you can see, this one's practically empty, still have a few drops. So lavender and balance are 2 of my favorites from doTERRA, but I also make my own. So I bought this rose water when I was in Provence in France. Not rose water, just rose essential oils, and I combine that in filtered water, and I just take this thing, and whenever I'm just like kind of tired from being on the computer, which can definitely lower my vibration. Oh my God, it's so good. I just spray this, and I wish I could share this with you, but truly it instantly takes me up a notch. So really good to have. The reason this works, flower essences, flowers, nature, it's all of a higher vibration. It's why we bring flowers to those who are sick in hospitals, because it lifts, it brings joy. We can bring that to ourselves too. It's going to be really important to put your frequency first, okay? Especially right now. Keep your vibration high so that you show up as a leader of love in your community. And the 5th thing that I do every single day to keep my vibration high, music and dancing, Katja, yes, absolutely. And I'm not actually including that one, but sacred movement. I mean, I did my yoga practice this morning. I start really slowly in constructive rest pose. And then I go into my yoga practice, or I did some burpees and lunges and feel strong in my body, push-ups. Definitely movement is really important. So thanks for bringing that in, Katja. The 5th thing I do every day to keep my vibration high is I flood my brain with the teachings of saints, yogis, living masters, passed on masters, those who are sharing something that is of a higher realm, one that originates in love, one that originates, yes, diffusing doTERRA is the best. And yeah, Susan, so your mom getting sick, and that is a concern because those who are elderly, that is really who this can possibly impact the most, is those who maybe don't have stronger immune systems. And so it's going to be so important, Susan, obviously, to keep in the state of, because again, worry doesn't help, fear doesn't help, it actually depletes the system and it can infect those around us. So by trusting and taking precautions, of course, but not being so bound up in that way, just taking the precautions necessary and then showing up with love, bringing these high vibrational things in, staying connected, present, engaged with ourselves and those we loved and with nature. This disease that's spreading, this virus, is one that affects the lungs. And it's no mistake that we're chopping down all the trees on our planet, which is a big reason I'm a huge advocate of Tree Sisters. And she's already planted, I think, 9 million trees, and their goal is 1 billion. So treesisters.org, if you want to help in that way, that's a powerful approach. But the 5th thing I do is I flood my brain with the teachings of the masters, whether it's Ramana Maharshi or Leonard Jacobson or Eckhart Tolle or Byron Katie or It could even be a dear friend made this incredible deck. These two sister friends, incredible deck of an oracle card deck, which is so beautiful and inspiring, and all the images just, yeah, they just light me up. And when I read the little inscriptions, you know, you can pick one per day just to keep your vibration high and in a state of play and curiosity and joy. So have your things that you really love that lift you up, whether it's dance, whether it's books, whether it's music, whether it's eating your fruits and vegetables. Fruits are definitely high vibration. That keeps us in this just alive, joyful, trusting state. Okay, let me know if you want me to share some of the immune building things I'm using in the comments, and I'll go a little longer here, but I'll also look at your questions. So these are just 5 of the things I use every day to keep my vibration high. Okay, I'll share them. Great, great, great. To keep my vibration high. There's so many more, and it's unique to all of us. Alyssa's in the house. Awesome. Yeah, so you will have your own things, but the one thing I do suggest for all of us is to eat your greens. Okay, eat your greens. Great, Christine. So to eat your greens, I have a separate tip for flying, which I should share as well. So to eat your greens, and also to get your cardio going, like run, hop, dance, whatever it is, to get movement going so that you're helping the lymph to circulate and helping the lymph to really release any toxins in the body, and drink a ton of water. All right. Okay. So the things I always have on hand, but quite frankly, I just ordered some more because they're just miracles to me. And I usually only use these when I'm feeling sick. So you guys probably know Wellness Formula. Wellness Formula is so disgusting. It tastes so bad, but I swear to God, every time I am sick, or if I feel like I'm getting sick and I take these, you can take 2 a day, like just to keep your immunity strong. But when I'm sick, I think you do 3 tablets 3 times a day, or 2 tablets 3 times a day. I'm not a doctor, so nothing I'm sharing, take my word for it. You need to trust yourself, and I am in no way like the person to listen to on this. I am just telling you what keeps me healthy and vital in case it inspires you. This is very pure, and there is a lot of goodness in here, and I just know from 10 years of taking this stuff, it works every time. It like nips it in the bud if something's ever popping up, but it's great preventative too. You just take 2 a day. The other thing I do is Stamets. I don't know if you guys know Paul Stamets. He's a miracle mushroom man. I believe in mushrooms more than anything on this planet. I believe they can not only heal us, but they have solutions within them to clean up all the toxins and pollution on our planet. But what I do for anything lung or respiratory is I like his Breathe formula. Healthy respiratory support, super, super powerful. Hey, Karina. And this one is great. I was just able to find this online, Stamets 7. And this is for daily immune support. So what mushrooms do is they basically go in there and collect toxins and spit them out of your system for you. Read up on it, study Paul Stamets' work. This is a very, very clean brand. And Wellness Formula is made by Source Naturals. Source Naturals. And then the other obvious things are zinc. I just started taking. I don't usually take anything, you guys, to be honest, other than vitamin D and vitamin C. And and vitamin B. I do take vitamin B. So the only other thing I'll mention, and then for you, Christine, since you're hopping on a plane, probiotics, I take that every day. I should have probably added that into keeping my vibration high. Taking a probiotic every day so that the good guys are flooding into your immunity, the good bacteria. It's just helping our bodies to have all those healthy bacteria in our bodies. That's really, really important, and just research your brands. So Christine, when I fly, what I do is I just put, there's something called Pure Remedy, but really you could put Pure Remedy is incredible. Like it, that's a whole other topic, but Pure Remedy is like this salve that you can take a Q-tip and just kind of put it in your nostrils so that on the plane, when you're ideally breathing in and out of your nose, all the hairs in your nose help to block out any impurities or toxins on the, anything on the plane that's not good for us. So you already have that filtration system, but I like to put a little bit of this salve called Pure Remedy inside using a Q-tip, and that just helps. It has pine in it, and it's very powerful. People who are on bed rest, who have like massive, what is it called, like those welts on their bodies, because from sitting too long, what is it called, like when they have those like holes in their skin, it's really bad. Anyway, they use that salve and it'll just heal it, completely heal it. So things like that are great. Bed sores, thank you. Yeah, Pure Remedy, they use that to actually heal bed sores, like really, really powerful. Exactly. So I just find putting a little bit inside of my nose. And most importantly, I'll say the highest immunity booster that I discovered 10 years ago, 10 or 12, 15 years ago, I can't keep track, is I used to be like, when someone was sick around me, I'd be like, oh my God, don't sneeze on me. And I used to be in that kind of energy. I remember in my graduate program, I switched it in my brain and I was like, wait, I am going to send them healing. So I would literally imagine myself emitting this healing energy, and just anyone around me, I was just sending them healing light. So then instead of me being a victim of circumstance, I became a creator of my own reality filled with well-being and sending that energy out. And when we do that, it actually shifts everything, because we're no longer in fear. Now we're in a state of wellness. Now we're in a state of well-being. So these are the 5 things I use every day, as well as some added things I'm going to be adding into my system. Yeah, it helps so much. And obviously, you know, just take good care of yourself. And remember, I just look at it this way. If I get sick, I trust my body's ability to heal. Do you trust your body's ability to heal? And if you don't, look at the evidence of all the times your body has healed. Look at the times that you've cut yourself and somehow miraculously that cut heals. Look at the times you've had a cold or a virus or a sickness and it heals. The worst thing to take at this time is antibiotics, because viruses actually have nothing. Antibiotics don't affect a virus. Like you can't heal a virus with antibiotics, and antibiotics can actually really strip the system. That's just a little side note. But if you want somebody who's cutting edge in this arena, look up Marcus Rosecrans. His videos are amazing. I believe his channel is called A Healthy Life. And watch his stuff, okay? Watch people who are going to help not only lift your mind and your frequency, but also give you another view that's a lot more integral and system oriented than this tiny micro, like we don't even know a lot about the coronavirus in Western perspective. So get a broader view and be mindful of who you let into your mind. Stay vital. And just let me know in the comments one thing that was an aha for you that you can bring in this week and bring in to your life right now that you feel will really help your frequency lift. And let's take a moment as you're writing that one thing in, because it may help other people to go, oh yeah, I forgot that tip. I'm going to use that. So whether it's get your greens on, eating your greens, whether it is meditation, whether it is getting out and doing your practicing earthing, connecting with nature, fresh air is vital, is essential. Whether it is reading inspiring material, like flooding your brain with inspiring material or essential oils and having things that make you feel really good and lift your energy, sage, Palo Santo, whatever those are, to clear the frequency in your home. You're so, so welcome. I love being here with you guys. And let's complete here by taking a deep breath and exhaling it out, and taking another deep breath in and exhaling it out, And one more just like that. Breathing in fresh life force into every cell of your body, strengthening your immunity. And on the exhale, releasing anything in your system that you've been harboring that may have been blocking your well-being or your frequency or your immunity. And just continuing with each inhale and exhale throughout this day or evening, as you breathe like a time release capsule, your immunity is getting stronger and stronger. And your frequency is stabilizing into higher and higher realms. And your levels of peace are getting more and more balanced within your body, more established within you. And I almost forgot to mention, you guys, oh my God. So if you want added support during these times, Jason and I are doing a 5-day free challenge, which is really about putting your frequency first. It's about putting yourself first. It's going to be starting on March 29th. We're not doing it here on YouTube, so go to diamondprocesstraining.com. diamondprocesstraining.com. It's totally free. Put in your name and email, and then you're going to get the link to join us live for 5 days starting, actually it's on March 30th it begins, for 5 days about putting your frequency first, banishing overwhelm, anything that's been depleting you, and really lifting off into taking really good care of yourself so that you can make an impact in your family's life, your clients' lives, everyone that you love's lives, strangers. You can be a beacon of light rather than a follower of fear, which is really what a lot of people are falling into right now. So if this helped you to raise your frequency, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already joined this amazing soul family, hit the subscribe button. I make videos every week to not only help you, but also help you in your leadership, in your coaching, in your healing work, in your spiritual business. So join us on this journey. And I'm going to read a few of your comments here. Ooh, thank you. Yes, honey garlic also. Yay, Karina's joining us for the 5-day challenge. Very, very, very cool. Put yourself first. Ginger, turmeric, and lemon tea. Ooh, I'm loving all of these. Feeling grateful. I just started taking vitamins, morning pages, and really working on my vibration again. Yes, Melissa. Oh, so good. Liz is saying, I'm now using the time when washing my hands to say affirmations and bless my vital cells for their health and send love out to all. Can you guys feel the wisdom in this community? Yes. You can also send that into your water whenever you drink a glass of water. Thank you. I love you. I'm so grateful. Drink the water. That's lifting the vibration of the water. If you know Masaru Emoto's work and all that beautiful evidence of how powerful gratitude is. Oh, yes, Christine, your mantra, just trust. Absolutely. Look at the evidence that my body heals itself, shifting mindset. Beautiful. Alyssa, beaming love to anyone who is suffering in the panic. Fantastic. You're so welcome, Belen. Yep. Marcus is awesome. So glad you know Marcus. Yeah. Interestingly, I've now decided to say my affirmations and bless my health. Oh yeah, I think I read that already. Yeah, some of you know Marcus Rosecrans. He's amazing. Him and his partner Kara are so beautiful. Vitamin D, just make certain it's sourced from plants, not animals. Great, thank you for that. Really good, you guys. All right, I know there are more comments here. Ooh, mini trampoline, rebounding, so good, Kate. Yes, thank you for that. I used to do that. I might bring that back in. Jason and I have a shaking machine where you stand on it and it's like, which is great. But all in all, sweat to release toxins. Great. Katja, thank you for the reminder to go outside and earth. Heading out now. Ashwagandha is great. Yep, we use that as well. It's definitely helps build ojas. Seems like coronavirus is a blessing in disguise, putting ourselves first, our frequency, awareness, and health. So much is going to change this year. It certainly is. And this is a doorway into infinite possibilities if we use it in this way. And I believe together that's what we're doing. So thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I love you guys with all of my heart. And keep breathing, keep earthing, keep eating your greens, Keep putting on your essential oils, keep shaking your booty, keep your frequency high. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for all of your amazing guidance, you guys, and comments and wisdom as well.